This video is going to explain how to install a smart toilet. Now, this mostly applies to people who have a compression angle stop valve for their existing toilet, like the one in this video. I'm going to put links in the description for all the products and the tools that we use in this video. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to put in the brackets for the base of the smart toilet, if it came with brackets. Not all smart toilets have brackets, but if it does, they may look like these ones in the video. So these ones in particular just mount to your toilet flange, as you can see us doing in the video, and you connect them with just the same closet bolts you would normally connect a toilet with. The brackets we're using in the video actually have little notches in the bottom that helps kind of hold them in place once you tighten them down to the flange. This is more or less what they should look like when you're done setting them. Next, we're going to use a Ridgid one-stop wrench to remove the compression angle stop valve. This is a pretty cool tool. We have several of them, and we use them often. They're great for tightening angle stops or removing them. So you see the wrench comes apart, and one of the pieces goes into the top like that for 3/8, and then you use the other side of the wrench to loosen the compression nut. So it's a pretty handy tool, works pretty well. As you can see, this angle stop is now loose, and we're going to remove it so we can install our new fittings and valve. So we're going to go ahead and remove the compression angle stop valve, and we're going to have to cut the copper pipe back because we want to keep it a little closer to the wall so the toilet will clear it. Sometimes when you go to install these, you might find that the valve is actually hitting the back of the toilet. So to avoid that, we're cutting the copper pipe shorter with these Milwaukee copper cutters. Again, I'm going to put links to all these tools and parts in the description. But we're going to shorten this pipe, and then we're going to install our new fitting and valve on there in just a moment. So this is the main fitting we need. It's a 5/8 compression elbow fitting. And one side of this is going to go onto the copper pipe coming from your wall, or CPVC, and then on the other side, you're going to put a copper 1/2-inch street female adapter. You'll see that a female adapter will fit into this fitting perfectly, and the other side will fit on the copper pipe from the wall perfectly. So you tighten up these two compression joints, and you now have an elbow turning the pipe to the right. And then we're going to install the valve that came with the smart toilet onto that, and then we're all set. We have the smart toilet valve is connected to the water supply, and it's not going to hit the back of the toilet when we go to install the toilet. So this is us installing the compression elbow fitting, as well as the street female adapter and the valve that came with the smart toilet. It's really important that you have the valve that came with your smart toilet. Oftentimes people will think that they don't have it, whether it gets lost in the packaging or whatnot. But most smart toilets should come with a valve that looks somewhat like the one in this video. If yours is different, it may need to be connected a different way, but most of them we see are like the one in this video. And this is what it'll look like when you're finished. And this is actually what it'll look like when you're ready to put the smart toilet down. We got our valve at the wall ready to go. We have our new wax ring. We got our mounting brackets. So now we're going to go ahead and set the smart toilet in place. This part is actually a little easier if you have two people like we did. So one person can kind of make sure that the toilet sits down in the right place. But it can be done with one person, but it's just easier with two people, just so you know. Once you get the smart toilet in place and adjusted and, just the way you want it, then you're going to go ahead and put the screws in from the sides that should go into the brackets that you put down. Now, again, not all smart toilets come with these brackets. Some smart toilets just literally just sit on the floor, and you just have to use a very good adhesive sealant at the base of it to make sure it doesn't move. But this toilet in particular has mounting brackets, and so here we are putting the screws into the one on the left side, and in a few moments here we're going to put in the one on the right side. Once you get the screws tightened up on both sides, this is about what it should look like when you look behind the toilet. Once you're at this point, you're going to have to go ahead and connect the water supply hoses to the valve. And this can be a little tricky, but if you're patient with it and you have the right wrenches with you, you should be able to connect the hoses without too much trouble. Now, if necessary, and if it's really, really difficult and you can't get them, you could turn your 90-degree elbow at the wall the other direction to where the valve is not actually behind the toilet. You know, some people like that it's actually hidden behind the toilet, but if you have to turn it the other way in order for you to get it connected, then so be it. But either way, once you get the water connected, go ahead and plug it into the outlet that you should have nearby, and then you can use your remote control here to start using your smart toilet. As you can see in the video, I'm cycling through a few different modes, and yeah, it's pretty much ready to go at this point. You now have a smart toilet. Congratulations. Just a reminder, we have product links in the description for all the tools and products used in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us or leave a comment. And always, if you like our content, please like and subscribe. We appreciate it. Thanks.